Is this visible now?
Yes, sir, it is visible. You can start, sir.
Okay, fine. Now again, before starting, some basic discussion before starting. Good morning, all of you. Sorry for the delay, around 10 minutes delay from my side. I was busy in some meeting. Yesterday, we have gone through the concept of cloud computing. Now today, we will be going through the basics of blockchain. But before beginning, any one of you have maybe having idea what is meant by blockchain and what are its applications? You might be used that in past. You can unmute yourself and respond. What do you know about blockchain and what are its application? And maybe any popular application of blockchain which all of us knows.
Sir, we are not having, actually, I am not having any idea and any application
Yes,
right
sir. Can you speak loudly?
now. सर सध्या काही आयडिया नाही आहे की ब्लॉकचेन
Okay.
वगैरे काय आहे, त्याचं ऍप्लिकेशन काय आहे काही.
Okay.
So this is new topic actually for us.
Okay, this is new topic. But maybe you might have heard about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency में आपने कभी investment किया होगा?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
पता है सर, इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं किया है पर क्रिप्टो करेंसी पता है.
Okay. Investment नहीं किया मगर पता है, correct. So basically, cryptocurrency or what is a Bitcoin or Ethereum, what we are hearing nowadays, these people are coin DCX is just like we have one stock exchange. So there is a cryptocurrency stock exchange like coin DCX. हम लोगों ने शायद इसका ad देखा होगा IPL के वक्त. They were the sponsor and all these things. So in television ad and all these things we know what is meant by cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency is nothing but where various type of cryptocurrency you might have seen, that is Bitcoin and then Ethereum. These are all the application of blockchain. But any idea किसी ने सुना है what is meant by blockchain? ऐसे ही सुना होगा. Any idea? Just a minute. Coming. Okay, so blockchain, no idea related to that one. Okay, then I will begin. So what is a blockchain? The name itself indicate a blockchain is a chain of block. Okay, how many of you from computer science background you have studied about cryptography, encryption, decryption? Maybe physics people don't know, but people from computer science, have you studied about the security, then cryptography, encryption, decryption? None of them. Okay. Acha, how many know basics about accounting? Ledger, account ledger जो होता है ना, how many of you know about that? Okay, fine. Okay, it means that this topic is totally new to you. You don't know anything about that. Fine, I got the thing. Now, so we'll begin specifically. I have done. I'm going to use one of the good presentation by IBM. IBM is a very important leader in the blockchain technology. Blockchain, as the name indicates, it is a chain of blocks. So we have seen the railway. In railway, there is a one engine and then there are number of bogies which are chained with each other. Why they are chained with each other? Because engine carries the train and then all bogies, either AC bogies, sleeper coach, general coach, they are tied with each other so that you can travel from one bogie to another bogie. So we can say that is a chain of bogies. In the same way, blockchain is a chain of some blocks. But for what this block is used? So that comes to the topic of security. But and again, that is related to accounts ledger and all these things. Okay, then I will begin with my presentation. Okay, so this is making blockchain real for business. We are going to study what is blockchain technologies. Is it relevant for our business? And that two topics. So basically, what we required is that for business network, why there are some basic technology. What is mean by business network, markets, and web? Business network benefit from connectivity. These are the corporate clients, e-banking, international bank, branch, SMS, ATM. This diagram which is shown, it is nothing but it is a shown an interconnection of network. We know that nowadays we are using this ATM banking. We have heard of the word mobile banking, ATM banking, core banking. So in that case, you can go to any ATM of maybe you are having a one SBI ATM card, but you can go to Punjab National Bank ATM and still you can withdraw because all through ATM, your data is received to the branch side and then it goes to the network of international bank. That is called consortium, just like Visa and Mastercard. You might have heard. It goes to that consortium which send the data to your bank, then your bank approves that one and then your bank will deliver the data and that corporate person will get the information. So basically when you want to purchase something on Amazon, you use your website. That information goes to your bank side. Bank will confirm it with the particular details of yours are verified, and if the bank account is having that much balance, then it is deposited to Amazon account. So here we say business network is nothing but it is here in this case your bank, then Amazon, yourself, many businesses are connected with each other, and wealth is generated by the flow of goods and services from business network. So you are purchasing something from Amazon, Amazon is purchasing that raw material from someone, so you are paying through Amazon to that small company who is manufacturing that good. So wealth is created for everyone through that process. Now there are two type of market. One is called public market, where like you go to fruit market, car auction, and you get that one. And then there are private market like supply chain, financing, bonds, and all these things. Now what is that? In this case, transferring assets and building value. These are the two type of. There are anything is capable of being owned or controlled to produce value is an asset. For example, house is an asset. Our car is an asset. Mutual funds, stock market, this type of assets. So anything which is used to produce a value, that is asset. But there are two type of fundamental assets. One is called tangible. That is like, for example, house. Another is intangible, like mortgage. So intangible assets are divided into three parts. Like for example, financial assets like your mutual funds, bond, stock you are carrying. Intellectual intangible assets like the patents, because that is intellectual assets. And digital assets like music. We know that nowadays peoples are building this whatever the film movies are produced for that movies. Just for those movies, the company before the publishing of movie, the royalties are sent to that one. So that is the digital assets rights which are given to someone else. Now cash is also an asset because it has a property of anonymity. Suppose so RBI governor says that we are reading on that that मैं धारक को 100 रुपए देने का ये करता हूँ, वादा करता हूँ, and then there is a signature of RBI governor which is printed on every notes. But that note, the who is the owner of that note, that is not mentioned. RBI has issued that notes. This notes is with me. I can give it to fruit owner. Fruit owner will give it to his wife. His wife can give it to his son. His son is paying to the school. School is paying to some other one. Meaning is that the cash is moving, but we are anonymous. It doesn't know to whom it is belonging to that. Okay. Now coming to the, so we have understood what is the cash. Cash is an asset. Now coming to the ledgers. You might have seen आप लोगों ने इस टाइप से कुछ डायरी देखी होंगी. Mostly during Diwali season. Diwali is just over. We know that during Diwali, all the business shop owners, they keep a Diwali puja in which they change this diary, जिसमें वही खाता रहता है. So in shops you get this type of diaries. They purchase along with Lakshmi ji's photo. They also put this value, and every year they replace this one. Now what is this diary contents? The shop owners, the businessmen people, they write their income and expenses in that. So this is a ledger which we have seen, which is renewed every year during the Deepavali Pujan. Now, what is a ledger? Ledger is the system of record for a business. What type of business you are doing, what is the raw material you are purchasing, what is income, what is expenses, what is profit, what is loss. Everything is mentioned in that ledger. So business will have multiple ledgers for multiple business network in which they are participate. So that is, you got the basic information about what is meant by ledger. Now coming to the next, so these are basic terminology. Once we understood these basic definitions, then we can go to the blockchain. So we have understood what is meant by assets. Cash is a one type of assets. Then we have understood what is meant by ledger, accounts ledger, which is seen. Then coming to next topic, there are three terminology which are going to use along with the ledger in the blockchain, that is called participants, transaction, and contracts. So what is participants? Participants are nothing but a member of business network. For example, customer, supplier, government, regulator authority. That, for example, you are a customer and Prestige Cooker is our supplier. Government has authorized Prestige Cooker company to produce that. So that is government is in on that one. And there is a regulator, ISI. You know, we purchase the pressure cooker which has a ISI mark. So ISI gives the standards. So it is a regulator which controls the production of that one. Suppose the cooker are not ISI mark, it will not allow to go into the market. So these are the participants in that network. They usually reside in an organization or outside organization, and they have different identity and roles. So role of customer, supplier, government, and regulator is different. So these are the participants which I have shown with there. Then there is a transaction and asset transfer. For example, this John gives a car to Anthony. So, yes. Okay. So the John is giving the car to the Anthony, meaning is that John is selling his own car to the Anthony. So this is a transfer of an asset. Asset is what? Car. Car is an asset, and then this person is giving the asset along with the key to the Anthony, and Anthony will give the money. So meaning is that some value exchange has happened. He has given car to him, and he has given a money in the replace of the for the car. Now, what is a contract? Contract is a condition for transaction to occur. So contract meaning is that suppose whenever we hire a rent, that broker or that owner of the house, he will sign a contract for 11 months. So in which that owner is a owner of the house and we are a tenant. So the contract is signed for 11 months on a 100 rupees stamp paper, and then we notarize it. So that in future, if suppose owner gives you trouble before 11 months, you also have a right to challenge that one. And suppose you don't increase the amount and you make troubles in that house and you are not ready to vacate that owner can use the contract for 11 months, and after 11 months either you have to renew or you have to vacate the home. So this is a contract, normal contract. Whenever India sign an agreement with the Bhutan or Nepal or Pakistan, now just Modi ji has visited G20 summits. So when two presidents or two prime ministers meet, they sign the contracts which is signed by both the parties. So we know what is meant by contract, transaction, and participants. Now coming to the next one, now we will go to the what is meant by blockchain. So what is a blockchain? Blockchain is the shared ledger technologies allowing any participant in the business network to see the system of record. So what is a blockchain? It is a chain of blocks. It is a technology. Okay, it is a technology. What technology? Shared ledger. So in a blockchain, what we create a ledger which is shared by all. For example, suppose in that network there are 1 lakh customers are there, including this participant. That participant can be the customer, supplier, government, regular, and all these things. So spiral bending. So in that case, uh, so that ledger is created by someone who is called the creator, and that ledger is shared by all 1 lakh customers or participants or business owner and this participants, which include this. So it is a shared ledger technology. So blockchain is a technology which creates a ledger, and that ledger is shared among all participants, and they can see the system of records. So someone may be the creator of this ledger, someone is modifier, someone is, but nobody can delete the things. Meaning is that it is open for all. That is a blockchain. Now, why we need a blockchain? That these people have explained. Problem: difficult to monitor asset ownership and transfer in a trusted business network. For example, suppose there is a party, different parties there. Party A, party B, party C is there. Then bank is there, auditor is there, and counterparty. For example, there is a one party which want to send the material to party B. Then party B will sell it to the party C, and all parties are doing through their banks, and every party needs auditing of this one. Now what happened, that party A has created a record, it has created this ledger. This party A ledger is different. Okay, this is only known to party A. Then it will pass on the information to party B. I want to sell this type of raw material to you. Party B will purchase, party B will create his ledger, but this ledger is only with party B. Nobody knows that one. Then party B sends it to party C, it creates his own ledger. Now all this information then counterparty records is the another party which checks. This is the third party which checks the legitimacy of this third party. So they may create their. So four parties has four different ledgers. That therefore they are shown in the. This is not a shared ledger. This is a separate ledger. So party A ledger is only with party A, B with B, C with C, and counterparty record. Therefore they are shown in the different color. Now they are not shared ledger. They are only known to that one. Then bank audit, the auditor company, that CA, will maintain its own ledger for all these people, and then bank records maintain its own ledger. This means for what is the transaction between A and B. Suppose A sold it this raw material to 1 lakh rupees, so that is recorded in the bank ledger. B has given 1 lakh rupees to bank A, that is all. And suppose all these three parties are the same bank, SBI, then party B selling is maintained in the ledger. Party B receiving is maintained 1 lakh rupees given by party B. Suppose party B sells that to party C in 2 lakh rupees, that is also mentioned. But what is the problem? This is insufficient, expensive, and vulnerable. Meaning is that every party, including the bank, auditor, and all this party, they are maintaining their own ledger. That is the one thing. And it is expensive because every party has to maintain a ledger and has to pass on the information. And it is a vulnerable. That is from security point of view. This type of things. Suppose one of the ledger is deleted, the other party will lose the data. Now, what is the solution for that? One solution for is a permissioned replicated shared ledger, meaning that instead of maintaining different type of ledger, basically these ledgers are created for one product. For example, uh, this company party A is selling the suppose party A is a small supplier which is selling to the big supplier about the car goods, say whatever the tires which are required, glass material and engine. Party B is a big supplier which purchased the small raw material from party A and then it give to the Maruti company. Maruti company is a manufacturer, so that is party C. Now all these people will sell the raw material to each other and then finally company will accept and prepare the car which is sold. Now they maintain their audited reports and bank reports. But now in this case, suppose the same raw material sent by party A to B, B to C, and then uses for same material. They are maintaining the multiple ledgers, and that is a inefficient and expensive one. What is suggested is that instead of that, you can have a permissioned replicated share ledger. Means one party A the first party which is selling these goods, it will create this ledger, party A ledger. Then it will send to the bank record. The same ledger is passed on to the bank. This ledger is audited by the auditor. It is same ledger is sent. Then this product, suppose it is sold to party B, the same ledger is updated by party B. Then party B, the big supplier, suppose it is selling to the Maruti company, it will update. It will sold to the Maruti company. Maruti company will update that ledger. And then suppose this is third party which verify all these things. They will check and they will. So same ledger is used. So this ledger is shared ledger and it is replicated everywhere. The copy is replicated. Only one copy is created and it will replicated multiple copy at various places. And this is permission. Everybody is used to use that. So participants have multiple shared ledgers. This multiple copy of the shared ledger is shared with the participants, and participants are same as before. Now this is consensus has built up. They have agreed upon that. They have consensus that someone will create the ledger and everybody is allowed to update the ledger, but same copy of ledger is moving among them, and then it is immutable and it is finitely. Now what is a blockchain? Bitcoin is a different thing. We'll come to Bitcoin after. Bitcoin is a part of a blockchain. Now this is what I hope you have understood what is a blockchain. So we say that a blockchain is a shared ledger technology. ये ऐसे टेक्नोलॉजी है जो आपको एक लेजर बना देती है जो शेयर होता है. So suppose there are 10 users using a blockchain. The very first user will create a block. It will send it to another. So this technology helps the user to create a ledger. This ledger is shared by everyone. Now here in this same example, this person will create a ledger and this ledger is so this is a block. This is the first block. This block is given to bank update that block, then it is given to auditor update that, then party B, then party C, like. So this block is moving and this block and one is creating and anybody can update. Nobody can delete this block. This block once created, it remains forever. It cannot be deleted. So suppose this is updated and then it is updated by any party, the date and time and the user who has updated, that is recorded in that one. So what is the issue is that, for example, we know that many bank frauds has happened. Many big suppliers in Nagpur, many bank in India, many bank frauds has happened, and it may that we have seen in newspaper and in TV ads that whenever there is a selling of goods like Bofors scam was very much popular. Now, why Bofors scam has happened in period of Rajiv Gandhi, it is said that the things are still going into the courts. That Bofors is a France company from where we have purchased this guns at that time and tanks for the army. But at that time, they say that there was certain. It says that Subramaniam Swamy from BJP, he has filed a complaint in Supreme Court. Then they have put an information panel, and then it was found that some bribe was given by the government of India to Bofors, and Bofors has given a bribe to Congress party at that time, and then. That deal was given to Bofors. Why it has happened? Because there was no shared ledger between that one. All this thing has happened because they have their separate ledger. Bofors ledger was separate, Congress party ledger was separate, government of India ledger was separate, bank ledger was separate, and somehow that the things were get managed. Bribes were given to the top politician, and then they sanctioned the Bofors agreement, and Bofors and those politicians got huge amount. Now, but what is in this case in a blockchain? You cannot do that. Once who is creator and this chain, this block is given to next block is no. This is the chain of block. This is the first block, then second block. So this same block can be created by one but updated by many, and the one who update all this information is stored in that block. So therefore, this is called as a blockchain. So blockchain is a technology which creates the chain of blocks. These blocks are chained together, and what this block contains? This block contains a shared information. The block can be created by anyone, but it can be updated by anyone, but it cannot be deleted. So what happened now? Now suppose if you are using a blockchain, no fraud is possible, because if you are saying that I am selling this good at 1 lakh rupees, the bank cannot write 10 and cannot make 1 lakh to 10 lakh rupees, because the ledger is, whenever it is updated by anyone, the updated copy is given. Suppose there are 10 parties involved in that one, the party A creates that ledger and give it to the bank. Suppose that bank person add 10 and make 1 lakh to 10 lakh rupees, then immediately it will, that copy will be supplied to all these 10 parties within a network, and everybody will come to know that 1 lakh rupees is modified as 10 lakh rupees, and who has modified? That bank person. So the person who has modified, he will be caught and he will be behind the bars. So meaning is that nobody can delete. Once it is created, it is forever. So only one can create, anybody can update, but nobody can delete. This is the things about the blockchain. Now, what is a various, why we need a blockchain? So in blockchain, what is a blockchain for businesses? In blockchain, what it involves? It involves broader participation. It involves the participation of many parties. It reduces the cost and increase the efficiency. So what is a blockchain? Blockchain is nothing but a shared ledger, append only distributed system of records shared across business network. So in a business network, whenever there are party like customer, supplier, government, regulator, anybody can check this ledger. This is a ledger is shared, and anybody can see what type of transaction which is going on. Then blockchain also have smart contract. What is a smart contract? Business terms embedded in transaction database and executed with transaction. The normal contract, suppose India government is signing a contract with say UK government. Now we have the UK Prime Minister is Indian. Suppose Narendra Modi ji and then Rishi Sunak, the UK Prime Minister, they signed. So that is a normal contract. But in blockchain, this contract is called smart contract. We'll see why it is called smart contract and afterward. Validation. What is the benefit of blockchain? Blockchain is a validated chain. All parties agree to network verify transaction. Meaning that whenever the transaction is moving in a network, and then all party get a copy of that one. So every party agrees that what type of, who has created, who has modified, that everybody is agreed. So validation is there. If suppose I am getting this ledger from auditor, I know that this is a legitimate auditor. Suppose I am giving, suppose bank is getting this ledger from party A, then bank will know that this is real party A, this is not a fake person. So security is maintained. So validation is done. Who has sent, who is the engaged. And the privacy. Ensure appropriate visibility transactions are secure, authenticated, and verifiable. So privacy is maintained, meaning is that other than these parties which are involved here, if you see 6 parties are involved, other than these 6 parties, nobody knows about this information. So the transaction is secure and it is verifiable and authenticated. Meaning is that The bank can verify that whether it is coming from real party A or hacker. Hacker cannot hack this data. So bank can always authenticate that the ledger is coming from real party A, not from the fake party or a hacker. So this is very authenticated one, and it is very secure one. So now, what is a shared ledger? Shared ledger is nothing but across business network. From beginning to end, whatever the transaction which has happened, that is recorded in the shared ledger. It is shared between the participant like customer, supplier, government, and regulatory authority. Participants have own copy through replication. Meaning is that once it is shared, participant can store this copy. So one copy is replicated for 10,000 people. So it is a replicated, and everyone can save his own part. Permission, so participants see only appropriate transaction. Meaning is that it is permission. It is not like that this ledger is open to all. The party A has modified something to the bank, so bank will only see that transaction. Bank will not see the other party transaction with other banks of A. Suppose party A is having two banks, one is State Bank of India and Punjab National Bank, two bank. So party A for one goods, it is operating through Punjab National Bank operation, and one good it is operating through State Bank of India. So when party A is sending to State Bank of India, State Bank of India can only see the records related to that item which is purchased through SBI account. But suppose party has purchased another goods from Punjab National Bank, then State Bank cannot see that PNB transaction, or PNB officer cannot see the State Bank transaction. So this is a permission. Only the permitted things are watched, can be watched. So ultimately, shared ledger is a shared system of records. Now, what is meant by smart contract? Smart contract, here we shown business rules implied by the contract. In a smart contract, everything it mentions what are the business rule. Whenever one party is communicating to another party, what type of rules they are following. So that is embedded in a blockchain. So smart contract. Normally, when Government of India signs this one. A particular agreement with say UK government. So that is a normal contract, and a one copy, hard copy will be available with PM or Prime Minister office in Delhi, and one copy will be available with Prime Minister office in UK. But in case of smart contract, everything is embedded. So other than PMO in Delhi and PMO in London, nobody knows that one. But smart contract, whatever the users which are involved in a blockchain, everybody can view the smart contract because it is embedded in a blockchain. This smart contract is executed with a transaction. Any transaction happens, thus contract will be executed. This smart contract is verifiable, meaning is that one party can verify it is coming from another party. It is signed. आप लोगों ने कभी सुना होगा, there is a one concept called digital signature. आपने कभी देखा भी होगा digital certificates. So suppose this party is giving to this party, this will sign by his own digital signature, and the second party can verify that this is coming from the party A, so it accepts that. For example, nowadays digital certificate is used. Uh, it is used. For example, if I want to upload my patent, I have filed one of my patent during my PhD work. So at that time, I have used this one. I have purchased digital certificate from one company in Nagpur, and it has provided me with one pen drive sort of device, a dongle. Then I have uploaded my patent documents on patent website. But now patent website has to verify that this is real Manoj Bramhe who is filing the patent. It should not happen that I have kept my document related to my research on particular domain for which I have filed a patent, and I have gone to class, and one of another faculty from my college, he just take away those documents, or he just make a duplicate copy of that one, and he may file the patent before that one. So in that case, patent office asks me whenever I am uploading my patent documents, it asks me to enter my digital certificate. So when I enter my digital certificate, then only patent office will accept. Now in future, suppose I claim that this is not my document, somebody has stolen away my document and this is my patent in future, then patent office can always prove that 5 years back you have uploaded this document on our patent website through your digital certificate. So I cannot, so patent office can always verify that this is real me. And in future, suppose I reject, so patent office in court can prove that this was given by me using my digital certificate 5 years back. So I cannot blame falsely on the patent office. So that is the use of digital certificate. So using digital certificate, you can always verify, and you can have to sign the document with the digital certificate. everything is encoded in a programming language. So smart contract is written as a one type of code. What is the privacy? This account ledger is shared, but participant required privacy. So participant need transactions to be private. Means whatever the transaction done by party A and B, that is only between party A and B. The third party cannot see the transaction. Identity is not linked to a transaction. Now everything is used. The security and privacy is provided using a cryptography. What is a cryptography? Cryptography is a field of encryption decryption. Anybody knows about encryption decryption? No.
Sir,
Okay.
the data is
Yes.
converted into different codes like that.
Yeah. Now, for example, now this one party, suppose we assume that this one party is Government of India and another DRDO, Defense Research Organization. Another party is a one company in UK. So, for example, that we purchase MiG-21 helicopters, MiG-21 airplanes from France. So, suppose this party A is Government of India, Ministry of Defense, and another party is Government of France, company which produces the MiG-21. Now, in this case, whenever these two parties transact with each other, now the privacy has to be maintained. It means that now this is very crucial important. Now, before purchasing of MiG-21, suppose it is known to our enemy like Pakistan or China, then they may purchase some better, they may try to cancel this deal. They will never wish that India should got MiG-21 sort of aircrafts. So therefore, what is happening is that whatever the data which is exchanged between the government of India and government of France or with that company, it will not be seen in a plain text format. जैसे हम लोग mail भेजते हैं ना, mail contains a plain text format, a simple document. Suppose I am send a mail to all of you. Suppose 100 participants are listening to me. So then everybody can read that data, including hacker. अगर मेरा डेटा मेरा ईमेल कोई हैक करता है तो he can read. Suppose I am the what army chief is writing information to the army chief in France related to MiG-21 purchase. Now, suppose this mail is directly sent by army chief of India to the army chief of France. Any hacker can hack their mail or their servers of government of India army or army server in France, and they will come to know in advance that government of India want to purchase a MiG-21 vehicle. It should not happen. So what we do, we encrypt the data. This information is not sent in a plain text format. So using a cryptography, one algorithm is used which will convert this plain text that I want to purchase 100 MiG-21 aircraft from your company. So that is encrypted. So after encryption, what it will get, it will not, that document is available, but it will like garbage format. आप लोगों ने कभी देखा होगा कि एग्जीक्यूटिबल फाइल आपने देखा होगा, EXE फाइल हम ओपन करके देखते हैं जो कंप्यूटर पे रन होती है. सो इट इज अ गार्बेज कैरेक्टर. वी कैन अंडरस्टूड दैट. वी कैन अंडरस्टूड दिस इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. सो मीनिंग इज दैट इट इज कन्वर्टेड टू सच गार्बेज कैरेक्टर. तो अभी इवन इन बिटवीन सपोज हैकर गेट दिस डेटा व्हिच इज सेंड बाय army chief of India to army chief of France, then hacker will understood that some data is there, but he cannot decrypt क्योंकि उसने एक पासवर्ड अप्लाई करके दिया है. जो पासवर्ड आर्मी चीफ इंडिया के पास है, आर्मी चीफ फ्रांस के पास है, तो वो पासवर्ड अप्लाई करके वो प्लेन टेक्स्ट को कन्वर्ट करेंगे गार्बेज टेक्स्ट में, और गार्बेज टेक्स्ट मिलेगा पार्टी बी को. व्हाट फ्रांस डिफेंस मिनिस्टर विल अप्लाई, इट विल अप्लाई दिस गार्बेज, it will apply the same password which is shared by Indian army person, and then that garbage character is converted into the plain text. Now, so both the party will send the data in a why? Because in a network, any hacker can access the server of Indian army or the server of France army and get the data. Now, in this case, this is called encryption. Encryption happens at the sender end, and encryption means converting a plain text into garbage character. That is encryption. Decryption means converting a garbage character into plain text. Now, in between that, suppose this is a hacker, and hacker is sitting here. Hacker get one particular letter sent by Indian army to France army chief, but then he cannot open because he doesn't have that password. So he cannot open the document because he will see only garbage character. So this process is called as a cryptography, converting plain text into cipher text. It is called cipher text. That is a garbage text. That is a what we call as encryption. And converting garbage text into plain text, that is called decryption. So this encryption, decryption, that is a part of security. तो अल्टीमेटली व्हाई वी आर डूइंग दैट, हम लोग इसलिए करते हैं कि प्लेन टेक्स्ट कोई भी पढ़ सकता है। अगर हम उस प्लेन टेक्स्ट को ऐसे फॉर्मेट में कंसीडर करते हैं जो हमारे बिना कोई पढ़ नहीं पाएगा, तो इसके बीच में किसी हैकर ने भी अगर ये डेटा देखा तो देयर इज अ नो लॉस टू अस। सो दिस इज द ऑल थिंग्स आर डन टू मेंटेन द प्राइवेसी, कि ये डेटा सिर्फ ए और बी पार्टी में ही जाना चाहिए। दैट इज हेल्प टू मेंटेन द प्राइवेसी और सिक्योरिटी। नाउ coming to our own topic, so privacy is maintained through cryptography. Validation. Now validation meaning is that if transaction which are participate, it need to be validated. So when participants are anonymous, the commitment is expensive. So there are multiple alternatives. There is one called proof of stake, when fraudulent transaction cost validators. Multi-signature meaning is that by signing this document anybody can validate that. Meaning is that here in this case, suppose we are sending the data, so bank can always validate it is coming from party A, not from hacker. Auditor can verify that it is coming from SBI, same bank. Party B can validate that it is coming from auditor, like that. This validation is there. It is coming from the real person. So this is about the basics of blockchain. Okay. So what is mean by, till now we have studied what is meant by blockchain. Blockchain is a technology which provides the shared ledger. This ledger is created by one, can be updated by any, but cannot be deleted by anyone. And this ledger is moving, and everybody gets only the private copy which is related. So therefore, it is called as a permissioned shared ledger. Now we have seen what is meant by smart contract, privacy and security is maintained using the cryptography, that is encryption, decryption. So everything we have seen related to the blockchain. Now coming to that, why we need a blockchain? ये सब करने की जरूरत क्या है? What are the applications? So there are numerous applications which I will explain through this PPT, where you will come to know that why blockchain is very much important. आप लोगों ने शायद सुना होगा, now Dubai government is decided, you know that this Arab country, they knows that the complete whatever the warehouses underground related to petrol and diesel, they know that as per the discussion, it is said that by 2060, currently we are in 2022, by 2060 the Arab country will have all the reservoirs of petrol and diesel will be exhausted. So after 2000, that's why everyone is moving to the electric vehicles and all these things. So after 2060 there is nothing to be there, and Dubai and other Arab country may become poor because their whole businesses, and they have become super rich countries because of petrol and diesel. But what after 2060? So now they are moving to the tourism, and now Dubai government has decided that Dubai chef, they will make a very smart city in which everything will be based on the blockchain. So there was one detail. So Dubai will become the first city in the world which will be totally enabled through blockchain. All the transaction in that new city of Dubai, which is going to expected to come up in the period of 2030 or 2035, that every transaction will be carried on through blockchain. So that is, I'm saying why blockchain is useful in future. Now we'll see various applications of blockchain. So industrial blockchain benefits. Why blockchain is required? It reduces the cost and reduces the complexity. Then it improves the discoverability. Who has created, who has modified, that can be easily discoverable in a blockchain. Then shared trusted process. The everything is processed. It is a share. All modification which is done in a blockchain, that is shared among all the people. So everyone is trusting that process, and all the records are trusted. Meaning is that whatever the record keeping, everyone, one who is creating, one is modifying, everyone knows that who has done that transaction. So therefore, these are the benefits of a blockchain. Now there is a negative indicator that blockchain is not useful for everyone. So it is not like that. Blockchain is useful for everyone. Okay, so we'll go through some of the use cases of blockchain so that you will understood what is meant by blockchain. Letter of credit. Letter of credit is what? Bank handling letter of credit wants to offer them to a wider range of clients, including startup. For example, meaning is that this is a bank, Republic of A. This is one particular bank, and then there is a company A which is either buying or applicant. So then company A is a buyer, company B is seller. So company A wants to purchase some land from company B. Okay. So company A is applicant and company B is beneficiary. or company A is a buyer, company B is a seller. So now before buying and purchasing, they have to make a contract, sales contract, that company B will be selling 50 acres of land to company A, and company A will pay the amount related to, as per market rates, to company B. Now for legal issue, they will sign the contract between both of the party. Now then the company want to purchase something to that, so that money has to be sent to the, so B person has a particular account in bank B, A person has a account in bank A. So now along with these two company, there are two banks also comes. So now these are the participants, company A, company B, bank A, bank B. These are the participants of that one. They are signing a contract among each other. Now letter of credit is what? Letter of credit meaning is that suppose bank this company A is purchasing a land from company B, which cost to be 500 crores. Now 500 crore is a very big amount. So now suppose it's signed an agreement, party B should be having a confidence that this 500 crore, really the party A is having 500 crore rupee with bank, and I am going to give it. A bank, party B should able to identify that this is a real A company and having more than 500 crores deposited in the bank. Suppose this is a fraudulent company, and after selling the bank, suppose they don't have that much money, then party B will be in loss. So therefore bank issues a letter of credit. Letter of credit is what? Letter of credit says that bank says that I assume, I guarantee that this party is having more than 500 crores rupees with our bank, and they can be transferred. So once this letter of credit is issued to the bank, party B, the party B gets a surety that yes, even if I'm selling this as per the contract, the land of 50 acres to the party A, I'm going to get a money. This company is not a fake company and having more than 500 crore available with the bank. Now, in this case, how blockchain comes into picture. So, bank handling letter of credit wants to offer them to wider range of client. This letter of credit has to be given to party A, party B, then bank of B, that is bank B. Currently, it is constrained by cost and then time to execute. Now, without a blockchain, everything has to be done either. Suppose though all these parties are in one city, like all parties are in Nagpur, then it's okay. But nowadays in Nagpur, everything holdings are kept. Nagpur is upgrowing city in the center of one. So in Nagpur, I have seen many hoardings. Godrej of property is one of a big company which purchased the property. So in Nagpur, they have given advertisement that Godrej has first time purchased 58 acres of land in new area of Nagpur. That they have shown an hoarding in Nagpur city. Now Nagpur city, there is a one owner who has given 58 acres of land to Godrej. So that owner is in city Nagpur. So he has account in Nagpur bank. Then Godrej property is involved in Mumbai. They have account in Mumbai. Now, without a blockchain, these four parties are involved where two banks are in two different city, two parties are in two different city, Nagpur and Mumbai. Now, in that case, exchanging this all information, it is a time consuming and cost is involved in that one. That the party has to go each other, meet each other. Then someone has to travel from Mumbai to Nagpur and all this thing. But now with the blockchain, how it can be done easily? Blockchain provides common ledger for all letter of credit. Suppose this letter of credit is given from bank A that this person has a 500 crore rupees more than that. The party A will give it to party B. The party B will send it to their own bank. The own bank can verify this one with the A bank that really this person is having 500 crore. Then if it is there, this bank will inform to this buyer's bank issues this letter of credit and send it to the seller's bank. So meaning is that, so this initially the party B will sign the sales contract between party A, both will sign. Then party A will say that party A want that this Nagpur owner, he will send, Godrej has signed purchasing of 58 of acres of land with particular one company in Nagpur. This company will inform to SBI Nagpur that please issue me a letter of credit that I have more than 500 crore rupees to sorry, take it another way. Suppose this is a land company in Nagpur and it is selling property to the Godrej. Godrej is having account in Mumbai and this company is having a account in Nagpur SBI. So Nagpur owner will sign a contract with the Godrej properties in Mumbai. After signing contract, now Godrej has to pay 500 crore rupees for 50 acres of land to Nagpur company. So what Godrej will apply to the SBI branch in Mumbai where they have official account that please issue me a letter of credit. So this SBI Mumbai will issue a letter of credit, and this letter of credit SBI Mumbai will send it to the SBI Nagpur where this Nagpur party has a account. Now this SBI Nagpur will check that this is a proper letter of credit, and then it will authenticate this and it will send to this company. Now this company will come to know through his own bank SBI Nagpur that yes, this Godrej is having more than 500 crore rupees in their bank account, and then it will execute that one. Now in this case the blockchain is created. The very first block is created by sales contract is the first block. This block is given, and then applying for letter of credit is another block. So this block is chained to this block. Now then this block, bank A issues a letter of credit, so that third block is created. This block is given to party bank B. Then bank B says that this block is validated, you can do the transaction. So meaning is that four blocks are created in these four lines. So this is the chain of block. Now how it benefits, it increases the trust. So trust is embedded between this party that they know each other. It reduces the cost. Nobody has to go from Mumbai to Nagpur by booking the tickets, flight. Otherwise, without a blockchain, this Nagpur owner has to go to the Godrej product many times to discuss about property. Godrej people has to come many times to see the property. Then the deal will happen. Afterward, then it will give the information. This bank information. This bank has to send person to Mumbai. Mumbai has to send person to Nagpur. So it all huge amount of time and money. But with the blockchain, this speed of execution, everything can be converted in one land. Without a blockchain, the whole process may take more than months to carry out the process. And with a blockchain, within a one day, everything can be done, and then these two party can always have the transaction. So that is a one of application in the banking sector how blockchain can support. Now, why blockchain is useful? As I told you, blockchain is a shared ledger. So it is a ledger of accounts. Whatever accounts which is created by this Nagpur company, Godrej Bank, and Nagpur Bank, everything is recorded here. So this Nagpur company will create a first block, and it will mention in that block today. Today is 23rd November. So today's 23rd November at 12 o'clock, this Nagpur party will create a first block using a blockchain technology. In that block, it will mention that this block is related to selling of my property to Godrej company in Mumbai for 58 acres at this location, everything. And then it will mention that this is signed for 500 crore. Now everything is reaches to Godrej. Now suppose in that 500 crore rupees, you might have seen, आपने देखा होगा, why I'm telling all these things. Now, how many of you have seen that movie हर्षद मेहता स्कैम? आप में से कितने लोगों ने देखा होगा? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you are not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
सो मेरा एक सवाल था, आप में से किसी ने अगर देखा होगा, याद होगा, तो यू कैन टेल दैट, नैरेट दैट स्टोरी इन शॉर्ट. हर्षद मेहता का जो वेब सीरीज आया था, हर्षद मेहता द स्कैम, 1992 स्कैम, उसमें उन्होंने बताया था कि उन्होंने फ्रॉड कैसे किया. अच्छा, टू रिड्यूस द टाइम आई विल टेल दैट स्टोरी. अगर किसी ने नहीं देखा होगा तो वो आप सीरीज देखो, अच्छा वेब सीरीज है, उसमें पता चलता है फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन, शेयर मार्केट और उस टाइम पे कैसे स्कैम हुआ था. Many of you may be there. I was hardly in 10th class in 1992 when that 12th class when that scam has happened, and there was many news in the newspaper at that time. But after watching at that time, considering a 12th graduate, 12th science student knowledge, I never understood. मुझे पता ही नहीं चला उस टाइम पे कि ये स्कैम कैसे हुआ, क्या हुआ. But when I watched the web series 1 year back during COVID period, then at that time I really understood at this age how this scam has happened. तो हर्षद मेहता क्या करता था? हर्षद मेहता किसी कंपनी के रेट बढ़ा देता था स्टॉक मार्केट में. उस टाइम पे स्टॉक मार्केट में कंप्यूटराइजेशन नहीं था, ऑटोमेशन नहीं था, मैनुअल स्टॉक मार्केट होता था. जो भी होता था डील स्टॉक मार्केट में मैन्युअली स्टॉक बेचे जाते थे, खरीदे जाते थे. तो उस टाइम पे उन्होंने क्या किया कि उन्होंने कुछ, इट वाज अ बिग रैकेट. हर्षद मेहता सिर्फ फंस गया उसमें. ऐसा कहा गया, उसमें दिखाया गया कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर जो थे नरसिंह राव, उनको भी ब्राइब दिया गया था. तो कांग्रेस पार्टी उस टाइम जो भी थी सेंट्रल में, स्टेट में, बाकी पॉलिटिशियन, देन पुलिस पीपल, एवरीवन वाज इन्वॉल्व इन दैट वन. तो हर्षद मेहता ये क्या होता था कि आरबीआई में जाता था, वो देखता था, और आरबीआई में जो भी उसके पास पैसा था वो कंपनी को डील करता था कि मैं इतने शेयर लेने वाला हूँ. फिर वो सब ब्रोकर्स में हवा उड़ा देता था कि ये कंपनी का शेयर बढ़ने वाला, मार्केट प्राइस बढ़ने वाला है. और फिर वो मार्केट लोग उसको खरीदते थे. खरीदने के बाद फिर वो उसको बेच देता था. तो ये सारे प्रोसेस में उसने कुछ आरबीआई ऑफिसर को टैप किया था. उस कुछ एपिसोड में वो वेब सीरीज में दिखाया कि वो आरबीआई में जाता था, और वहां, सॉरी नॉट आरबीआई, आरबीआई को पता चला वो स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया में जाता था. और वहां उस टाइम लेजर मैन्युअली मेंटेन होते थे. वो लेजर में जाके कुछ चेंज कर देता था. जैसे एक चीज को मैंने परचेस किया 1 लाख में, तो एक जीरो बढ़ा देता था, यानी कुछ भी मॉडिफाइड डॉक्यूमेंट कर देता. उसने वहां पे कुछ ऑफिसर्स को मैनेज किए थे. फिर जब ये सेबी को पता चला, देन सेबी कम्स इनटू पिक्चर. और फिर सेबी ने इंक्वायरी की, फिर ये सब स्कैम निकला कि ही वाज मैनेजिंग ऑल दिस पीपल. नाउ व्हाई आई एम गिविंग दैट, at that time blockchain was not there, but nowadays it is not possible. Nowadays if someone is modifying the data, it is known to everyone. Okay, so now की पार्टी है वो लिखेंगे कि मैंने 58 एकड़ की लैंड 500 करोड़ में बेची है गोदरेज को. अभी ये 58 एकड़ के जगह नागपुर का कोई ब्रोकर है, अगर वो 58 का 59 करता है इंस्टेड ऑफ 58, अगर उसको 59 कर देता है, तो तुरंत सबको पता चल जाएगा कि किसी ने तो भी मॉडिफाई किया है. तो नोबडी कैन मॉडिफाइड. कितनी एकर्स गई? अगर वो लैंड है 58.95 एकर्स, 0.95 एकर्स, तो उतना ही रहेगा लाइफ टाइम में, वो कभी चेंज नहीं हो पाएगा. 57.98 नहीं हो पाएंगे ना 58.95 हो पाएंगे. देन अगर वो कोई प्राइस बढ़ाना चाहता है वो पॉसिबल नहीं, तो उसमें ब्रोकरेज या ब्राइब्स ये सब पॉसिबल नहीं. अगर जो कोई इसको चेंज करता है तो एवरीबॉडी विल कम टू नो. सो व्हाट, सो दिस 58 of acre land, 500 crore, all this document is created in one document. उस डॉक्यूमेंट को बोला जाएगा ब्लॉक 1. ये ब्लॉक 1 किसने क्रिएट किया? पार्टी बी ने. दो नागपुर की पार्टी है. फिर उसने वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया गोदरेज को. गोदरेज को ये ब्लॉक मिला. फिर गोदरेज ने क्या किया? इस ब्लॉक को अपडेट किया कि ठीक है, ये मैं ओनर हूं और मैं ये प्रॉपर्टी परचेस करना चाहता हूँ 500 करोड़ में नागपुर कंपनी से. फिर उसने उस वैल्यू को अपडेट किया. अब अपडेटेड वैल्यू की कॉपी, जब ये पहला कॉपी बनाया गया था, नागपुर कंपनी ने उस कॉपी को दिया गोदरेज को, खुद के बैंक को और गोदरेज के बैंक को. सबके पास वो कॉपी है कि ये डील हुआ है. फिर जब ये डील में कुछ भी मॉडिफिकेशन किए, मान लो ये डील का पहला कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आया, फिर गोदरेज कंपनी को लगता है कि नहीं, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में इस टाइप से मॉडिफिकेशन होनी चाहिए, तो वो गोदरेज उसको मॉडिफाई करेंगी. नाउ दिस ब्लॉक इज मॉडिफाइड बाय गोदरेज. तो उसका मान लो आज ये नागपुर की कंपनी ने आज 23 नवंबर को ये ब्लॉक क्रिएट किया, उसको भेजा. एक हफ्ते बाद गोदरेज कंपनी के लीगल एडवाइजर के साथ बात करेंगे. गोदरेज उसको कुछ लीगल टर्म्स ऐड करती है, मॉडिफाई करती है कि इन केस ऑफ डिस्प्यूट whether it will be governed in Nagpur court or Mumbai court, everything whatever it may be. और फिर बाद में 30 नवंबर को एक हफ्ते बाद गोदरेज कंपनी इसमें मॉडिफिकेशन करेंगी और फिर भेजेंगी. तो ये मॉडिफिकेशन जो डॉक्यूमेंट रहेगा, जितना मॉडिफिकेशन जितना जरूरी, अभी ये जरूरी होता है दो पार्टी में, बैंक को ये मॉडिफिकेशन देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो सिर्फ उतना ही मॉडिफाइड डॉक्यूमेंट जाएगा दो पार्टी के बीच में. दैट इज कॉल्ड परमिशन 1. हर चीज नहीं जाती है. अब ये दूसरा ब्लॉक उसने मॉडिफाई किया, तो ये पहला ब्लॉक इसने क्रिएट किया, उसने मॉडिफाई किया. फिर अगर इसको कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐड करनी है तो गोदरेज कंपनी नया एक ब्लॉक बढ़ाएंगी. अब ये सेकंड ब्लॉक को इस ब्लॉक के साथ चेन किया गया. अब ये ब्लॉक पहला एक ही ब्लॉक था, अब ये चेन ऑफ ब्लॉक होगी, 2 ब्लॉक होगी. फिर ये दोनों ब्लॉक नागपुर के कंपनी ने तीनों पार्टी को भेज दिए. अपने आप को मिल जाता है नागपुर की कंपनी को, नागपुर की एसबीआई और मुंबई एसबीआई को. अब ये 2 ब्लॉक फिर गोदरेज कंपनी बेचती है कि मुझे एक लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट चाहिए जो मुझे इस नागपुर की कंपनी को देना है, 500 करोड़ मेरे पास है ये बताने के लिए. तो वो जाता है एसबीआई मुंबई के पास. तो पहला एक ही ब्लॉक था, फिर गोदरेज कंपनी ने दूसरा ब्लॉक ऐड किया. फिर ये क्या करेंगी, एसबीआई मुंबई जहां पे गोदरेज का अकाउंट है, वो तीसरा ब्लॉक अटैच करेंगे, वो दूसरे ब्लॉक के पीछे लगेंगे. तो पहले एक ब्लॉक था, फिर दूसरा, फिर चेन में तीसरा ब्लॉक हो गया. तो इस टाइप से चेन ऑफ ब्लॉक्स बन रहे, इसीलिए इसको ब्लॉकचेन कहते हैं. और अभी इसमें क्या गया, पहला जो अकाउंट था लेजर वो नागपुर कंपनी ने बनाया, उसने शेयर किया सबके साथ, फिर उसमें जो भी मॉडिफाई किया गोदरेज ने वो भी सबको मिला, फिर उसके बाद लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट जो एसबीआई मुंबई ने ऐड किया वो भी सबको मिला, फिर वो लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट जो नागपुर के बैंक को मिला वो भी सबको मिला, फिर वो लेटर ऑफ क्रेडिट के हिसाब से उस नागपुर के बैंक ने ऑथेंटिकेट किया कि हाँ ये गोदरेज का अकाउंट से ऑथेंटिकेट होता है, अभी आप प्रॉपर्टी का डील कर सकते हो, ये भी सबको मिलता है. सो ऑल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन इज शेयर्ड, देयरफॉर इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ शेयर्ड लेजर. So everyone can create, one is a creator of blocks, another person can create new blocks and attach, therefore this is a chain of blocks. And then one is creator, anybody can modify but nobody can delete. अभी ये जो ब्लॉकचेन बन जाएंगी ये कभी डिलीट ही करना पॉसिबल नहीं, अगर कोई डिलीट करता है दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, और सबको पता चलता है कि इसने कब मॉडिफाई किया. सो नाउ व्हाट इज बेनिफिट, इट हैज इंक्रीज द ट्रस्ट, इट हैज इंक्रीज द स्पीड ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन. जो पहले महीने लगते थे, दो नागपुर और मुंबई में आ जाके इतना खर्चा लगता था, महीनों 3-4 महीने लग जाएंगे, एक ही दिन में सब हो जाता है, और इट रिड्यूसेस द कॉस्ट. So I have explained. Now similarly we'll go fastly through the other thing. Business to business contracts. So business to business contract agar karna hai, so what we can do, buyers want efficient way of converting a purchase order into validated self executing contract updated to reflect. Now for example, suppose this is a one company, what we say that this is a one company called Amazon, and this is one company called we can say one company who is selling Maruti Suzuki is one company, and one company is a small local company which is selling the tires, MRF tires. So Maruti company will say that in a year I want to purchase 20 lakh MRF tire because I want to produce 5 lakh vehicles in next 1 year. So MRF and Maruti will sign an agreement. Now who is the buyer? Buyer is a Maruti company. So buyer wants efficient way of converting a purchase order into validated self-executing contract. So purchase order normally without blockchain, what will happen that without a blockchain, this company MRF will create a purchase order. This will be approved by your Maruti company. Then Maruti company will send the money. Then this money will get. It is a bit long. Money will get deposited into the MRF tire account. Then MRF tire will issue a purchase order. Accordingly, then this order will be placed. Then accordingly, this 20 lakhs tires will be sold to Maruti company, and they will come into the warehouse of Maruti company wherever the cars are manufactured. But in this way, if why we want blockchain in this type of thing, because this buyer that Maruti company want that this PO should process fastly, so it should be a ready-made soft copy of the PO, and everything should get it executed without a manual intervention. Then blockchain comes into picture. Agreement must be visible to the buyer, seller, banks, logistic partner, and other stakeholders. Now, without a blockchain, why we need a blockchain in such type of contract between a Maruti company and this one? So one of a buyer is a Maruti company. Who is a seller? Seller is a MRF tire. Banks involved is Maruti company bank and the MRF tire banks. Logistic partner maybe say DH, what we saw, logistic partner like DHL or big courier company who can there will be some truck company who will suppose this MRF tire manufacturing plant is in Delhi and Maruti manufacturing plant is in Mumbai. So then there is a logistic partner required which will transfer this 20 lakh tires from Mumbai to Delhi. So those logistic partner must know another stakeholder. So this agreement is visible because of blockchain to everyone. So now how this will affect? Blockchain provides shared record of contract status which is updated in the contract. So this what contract happens between MRF and Maruti, it will be shared among all, and it will increase the efficiency and transparency across the supply chain. Risk management improves through the near real-time updates of all contracts. So everybody knows what is happening. So this is another application. Now nowadays in home there are home application of blockchain. These two applications which we have seen, they are the related to banks. They are related to the big organizations. So it is a B2B, business to business type of thing. But even blockchain has the applications in case of a home user also, like a smart refrigerator nowadays it is coming. So what is that? Why we require blockchain here? Value of connected smart devices limited by ability to interact with the business system. Now, how blockchain will be involved? Blockchain is to use manage automated interaction with the external world, ordering and paying for food to arranging for its own software upgrades and tracking its warranty. Meaning is that nowadays in India, this type of the fridges are yet to come. What happens if you purchase a smart refrigerator? which has IoT devices, then your smart refrigerator is connected through your mobile phone, and then it is connected with the grocery store. For example, now how blockchain will help me. So suppose my wife called me. She's working in some other company, and she knows that nowadays today's groceries are going to end. Whatever the cheese, then butter, milk, and the other dairy products which are available in the fridge. So that is there. So my wife mobile is connected with the fridge. So fridge is a smart fridge. So suppose items are going like cheese is going below the minimum quantity which is required. So my wife will say that I need to maintain that in fridge there should be minimum 1 kg of cheese should be available at any time. 1 kg of butter should be available for whatever. Like that she will maintain that. So whenever that quantity is going less than 1 kg, the through the this is a smart refrigerator. So it will send a message through IoT devices. The automatic message will be sent to my wife that the cheese is going less than 1 kg. Hardly 500 kg cheese is remaining. 900 grams of butter is remaining. So my wife, she is working nowadays in another company at 12 o'clock. She is busy in some meeting, but then she will pass on this message to me. Okay, because through my credit card and debit card accounts, all purchases are done. So she will pass on this message to my mobile. I am also busy in some meeting, and I will come to know that that groceries are going less. So in that case, I can pass on this information to the grocery store, and the grocery store will send the those many grocery items, and in the evening we can refill that one. Now here four parties are involved. One is smart refrigerator, one is another is my wife, then third one is myself, and fourth one is grocery store, and fifth one is a bank, which from which bank I am transferring the amount from my bank to the that grocery store bank. So two banks and grocery store, myself, my wife, and a refrigerator, all parties are participants. So blockchain is help them to improve the fast. How it will happen nowadays, this type of smart refrigerator have come, where refrigerator can track its own data. This is one way. Another way is that some of the refrigerators which are very much smart, so they have directly through IoT devices this information is connected with the grocery store. So if the limit of the food, the quantity of the food is going under any specific limit, then automatically that message will be sent from the smart TV to the grocery store website, or to the grocery store person mobile number, and he will come to know that in this particular area for this house the number of quantity of food is going less. Automatically the grocery store will send these items, and then fridge can be filled up. So here in this case, a blockchain can come for connecting the people, and everyone can see the transparent information moving among each other. Then supply chain, supply chain is one company. For example, like it is a chain of supply. For example, when we purchase a car, you go to a particular Maruti or Hyundai or Honda dealer at your city, you take a test drive, and then you purchase the thing. But before that, what happens? But who is a manufacturer? Manufacturer is Maruti company. Maruti company manufactures the cars, and then they are manufactured in Gurgaon. So Maruti company cannot sold this car to everyone. So Maruti company is a manufacturer. Then it will sold all this car to it will appoint a state level distributor. So in Maharashtra, Maruti company will appoint one distributor who is sitting in Mumbai. So Maruti company is a manufacturer. The next in a supply chain is a distributor in Mumbai. Now this Mumbai distributor cannot reach to all the 30 districts in Nagpur, in Maharashtra. So therefore, that Mumbai distributor will appoint one dealer in every district, including Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, and all these things. Now in Nagpur also there may be two dealers who are selling Maruti cars. So now manufacturer is first person, then national level distributor, then state level distributor, then it may be regional level distributor, then district level distributor, and then local area distributor, dealer. So all these parties are connected in a supply chain. So suppose today in this month during Christmas, suppose 100 orders are booked in Nagpur dealer, then these 100 orders Nagpur dealer will pass on to the regional distributor. Regional distributor will pass on this information to the Mumbai, Maharashtra state distributor, it will pass this information to the national distributor in Mumbai. National distributor will get this type of information from all the states, and then it will give this information to Maruti company, so that Maruti company knows that in the month of December and January we have to sell around 50,000 cars. Accordingly, it will manage this logistic and all these things. Now, in this case, this type of supply chain management, blockchain enables the safe digital transfer of property across end-to-end supply chain. So benefits is that from Maruti company to the distributor in Delhi, to the distributor in Mumbai, to the dealer in Nagpur, and to myself. Everybody can come to know what type of transaction which is going on, and efficiently the transactions are transparent, and we pass on the reliable information among each other. Then another use case of blockchain is aircraft maintenance. So blockchain can be used for that one. Okay. Online gaming. In online gaming, you might have seen some type of the game. So game player wants to trade gold earned in current game for a currency or assets on another game. Game player has earned the gold in one game, and he want to exchange that gold for purchasing of another game. So in that case, blockchain holds the token of value shared across line gaming platform. So in this case, these are the benefits for that. So other popular use cases which can be there, blockchain can be used in securities for post trade settlement. One party purchases 1 lakh share of another party. Whatever the settlement happens after the trading, that can be taken by that. Then derivative contracts, security issuance, collateral management, anything related to stock market and mutual funds, blockchain can be used there. Trade finance, when we are purchasing some land at that time, a trade of land, then in that case, blockchain can be used. When exchange of loans is there, blockchain can be used. For the settlement of accounts within a two banks, intra-bank settlement, it can be used. Retail banking, it can be used. It can be used for maintaining the public record, like for government of India has come this solution called Vahan. In Vahan, if you entered your two-wheeler or four-wheeler number, complete number, you get your complete details that who is the owner of this, because the RTO, Road Traffic Organization, has created one server, and that app is called Vahan app. And in Vahan app, you can see the record. Suppose somebody had an accident with you, and then you want to verify who is the owner. So you can put his car number in the Vahan app. You will come to know who is the owner of that car and in which city he resides and all these things. So now, even if you see another example, I want to give related to education. Recently, you might have seen that I don't know how many people are from Nagpur in this one. How many participants are from Nagpur? None of them. Okay. Acha, some years back, one scam has happened in Nagpur. I think Dharmik madam will know. Dharmik madam, are you online?
Yes, yes, sir, I'm there.
Acha. So Dharmik madam will know this issue. Everyone knows. So around 15-20 years back, one scam of mark sheets has happened
Yes,
in Nagpur. It is called as Kohachade scam. तो वो
yes,
क्या था? अच्छा, you people might have understood एक तेलगी स्कैम भी हुआ था, which was related to the stamp duty. उसके बाद फिर गवर्नमेंट ने इशू किया कि स्टैम्प एक ही बंदे को मिलेगा, अदरवाइज ओके. सो नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड, कुछ साल पहले ऐसे हुआ था, कोचाड़े करके एक पियून था जो प्रमोट होते होते डेप्यूटी रजिस्ट्रार के पोस्ट तक चला गया था. वो अकेला नहीं था, ही वाज वन ऑफ द पर्सन हु वाज शोन इन फ्रंट रनर. उसमें काफी सारे टीचिंग फैकल्टी, काफी सारे स्टूडेंट्स इन्वॉल्व थे. तो ऐसा होता था कि उस टाइम पे ये करीब 20 साल पहले की बात है, जब मैं मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी में काम करता था. तो नागपुर में उस टाइम पे ऑटोमेशन नहीं हुआ था मार्कशीट्स का. तो जो पेपर वैल्यूएट किए जाते थे नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में, इंजीनियरिंग के है, आर्ट्स कॉमर्स साइंस फैकल्टी के, तो वो कोहचाड़े और कुछ लोगों ने स्कैम किया था, जिसमें कुछ फैकल्टी और स्टूडेंट इन्वॉल्व थे. तो किसी स्टूडेंट को अगर फेल हुआ है, उसको 80 में से अगर उसको 7 मार्क ही मिले हैं, तो उसके पेपर मॉडिफाई नहीं किया जाता, एक टैबुलेशन रजिस्टर रहता है जिसको हम टीआर कहते हैं. तो वो टीआर में वो चीज एंटर रहती थी. तो टैबुलेशन रजिस्टर में, और वहां से फिर मार्कशीट बनती थी. उस टाइम पे ऑटोमेटेड मार्कशीट नहीं थी, प्रिंटेड मार्कशीट नहीं थी, मैनुअल मार्कशीट इशू होता था नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में. तो उन्होंने ये किया था कि ये जो स्कैम उन्होंने किया था, उस पे कुछ फैकल्टी ने बच्चों से पैसे लिया था, जो बच्चे फेल हो गए थे, और उनको पास किया था। तो बच्चों ने हेवी अमाउंट दी फैकल्टीज को, तो कुछ पेपर मॉडिफाई किए गए, ये भी हुआ, और कुछ जगह पेपर मॉडिफाई नहीं किए गए। आप पेपर में फेल है, आपको पेपर में सिर्फ 15 मार्क मिले 100 में से कम 40 मार्क चाहिए आपको पासिंग के लिए। तो पेपर में तो 15 मार्क है, मगर पेपर कोई देख नहीं रहा है। अल्टीमेटली पेपर के मार्क्स एंटर होते थे टीआर में, टैबुलेशन रजिस्टर में। वहां पे आपको 15 की जगह आपको किया गया 45, 45 और 55, और फिर उसी रजिस्टर से फिर मार्कशीट मैनुअल लिखी जाती थी। तो मार्कशीट में आपको पास किया गया। उसके बाद इस टाइप से काफी बच्चों को 2 4 5 साल में पास किया गया। वो अलग अलग जगह पे इंडिया में, इंडिया के बाहर काम करते थे। फिर जब ये स्कैम बाहर निकला डिटेल में, तो फिर इंक्वायरी हुई, हाई कोर्ट तक ये बात गई। फिर उसमें से काफी लोग पकड़े गए, उनको जेल भी हुआ, इंक्लूडिंग दैट कोच आड़े हु वाज मेन, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ कोच आड़े स्कैम। तो जो बच्चे पास आउट होके 5 5 6 6 10 10 साल हो गए थे, उनकी डिग्रियां वापस ली गई, उनका पूरा करियर का लॉस हुआ, क्योंकि उन्होंने पे करके उस टाइम मॉडिफाई किया था। अब ये क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि उस टाइम पे मैनुअल सिस्टम थी और ब्लॉकचेन नहीं था। तो अभी क्या हो रहा है कि आप लोगों ने शायद दो चीजें अभी इसके लिए, उसके बाद ही नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी और बाकी यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने वेरिफिकेशन सिस्टम चालू किया। मान लो अभी नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी का कोई बंदा मुंबई में जाता है, आईटी कंपनी में अप्लाई करता है, तो वो आईटी कंपनी एक लेटर देती थी नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी के नाम से या कॉलेज के नाम से, और फिर वो बोलती है कि प्लीज वेरीफाई दिस मार्कशीट। ऐसा हो सकता है कि ये मार्कशीट कलर कलर मार्कशीट, कलर प्रिंट आउट लेके मॉडिफाई की गई है। तो वो कंपनी क्या करेंगी, अगर वो नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी का स्टूडेंट टीसीएस में अप्लाई करता है, तो टीसीएस एक तो खुद होके, या टीसीएस ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देंगे किसी थर्ड पार्टी को, और थर्ड पार्टी नागपुर यूनिवर्सिटी को लिखेंगी या कॉलेज को लिखेंगी कि प्लीज वेरीफाई करके बताइए कि यह मार्कशीट सही है या गलत है। फिर हम लोग उसको मेल करेंगे। ऐसे इस टाइप के केसेस अभी भी हमारे पास आते हैं, और फिर वो वेरिफिकेशन होता है। सो दैट इज अ डिफरेंट स्टोरी। व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग दिस स्टोरी रिलेटेड टू ब्लॉकचेन, बिकॉज नाउ अभी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने इसके लिए दो सॉल्यूशन दी। ये बहुत पुरानी इस टाइप के, ये मैंने क्योंकि बिकॉज आई एम रेसिडेंट ऑफ नागपुर, आई नो, सो देयरफॉर आई हैव कोरिलेट दिस स्टोरी। माइट बी दिस टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स हैज हैपन, इवन पीपल हैव सोल्ड द पीएचडी। देयर वर सम यूनिवर्सिटी व्हिच वाज ब्लैकलिस्टेड बाय यूजीसी, they have sold the PhD by taking a bribe, and nothing research has happened. There are one university involved that is from Northeast, and then there are 1 or 2 university from Rajasthan, and those were blacklisted. Many people who got PhD, out of PhD who got the award of professorship, everything is taken back from them by the college and university, and they were suspended from that one. So this type of frauds are happening in our education sector also, which has happened in Nagpur for market, or which has happened for the PhD. Now, in this case, the government of India, thanks to this new government, India government, some years back, this education ministry, they had launched one system where now what happened that Nagpur University, if it is declaring 10,000 results in a year, all these 10,000, they have created one repository, HRD department. Now this madam's college comes under HRDC, Human Resource Development Center, that comes under UGC. So now, मैडम आपको शायद पता होगा, मैं उस एप्लीकेशन का नाम बोल रहा हूँ, व्हाट इज दैट, वी कैन स्टोर दिस मार्कशीट इन दैट रिपोजिटरी। धार्मिक मैडम, okay, she is not there. Okay, so now what happened that suppose Nagpur University is creating 10,000 mark sheets for 10,000 passing out student in the year, so they can upload this mark sheet in a digital locker. So government has come with that scheme, digital locker. Now in that case, there is no need of verification. So suppose Nagpur University will create, I will apply to the Nagpur University by giving my Aadhaar card details and my college details. I may be working in another company, and I may be pass out from Nagpur University 10 years back. So I will apply to the Nagpur University, and Nagpur University will give me the scanned copy of my mark sheet issued 10 years before, and then it will be kept in digital locker. So if currently I'm working in digital locker, currently suppose I'm working in one company, so I will issue my DigiLocker with my username and password, and then my company will save the time. It doesn't have to send a letter to Nagpur University for the verification. My company will check my DigiLocker, which is issued by government to me, and then in that case, verification will be immediately done, because that document is already created by Nagpur University. So that was a step taken by the government of India some 4-5 years back. But now, recently, I have heard last year that Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNOU, it is the first university which has started use of blockchain in a issuing of mark sheet. That is, you can check the details afterward. So why I'm telling this thing, I want to end up with one application from the education side. So IGNOU, we know that IGNOU, there is a no limit. You can have online learning from a distance learning from a national open university, and anybody can get the highest oldest person who have got MBA degree from IGNOU. That is one person who is 85-year-old. The story which I know. So any person starting from a middle school level to the old age person, he can take. So IGNOU awards, IGNOU through the distance learning, they offers hundreds of programs and degrees to that one. Now there are chances that somebody fakes the degree in the name of IGNOU. So what IGNOU has started, that IGNOU has started creating a blockchain. So IGNOU, suppose I am doing a one degree of MBA, distance learning MBA from IGNOU, IGNOU will give me the mark sheet which is created as a blockchain. Now, suppose I am currently working in my college, St. Vincent Polity College of Engineering, for my this one promotion purpose. Suppose I will apply, so I will send this blockchain application to my HR person. My HR person can always verify through this blockchain that this is a real mark sheet which is given by the IGNOU to me, and accordingly, this my college will keep a university regular interview where they will call the university official. University official, I will clear the interview, and my college recommend to the university that we want to give a promotion to this person as a particular level. Then my college will send this blockchain to the university. Now university official can verify that yes, this degree which I am showing for the promotion, it is issued by the UGC. So the first block is created by the IGNOU. Then that block is shared with me. That block is shared by me to the my HR manager, HR department in my college. That department will pass on this to university. University official approves, and then university will confirm that okay, all documents are verified. There is no fake thing like what happened in Coach RD scam in Nagpur, and then promotion can be given as a university approved faculty to me. So these are, so blockchain has an application in each and every things. Now there are many leaders for blockchain. In just 2 minutes, I will finish off this. So IBM is an important one. IBM has started this Hyperledger project in the 2015 under Linux Foundation, and you can check the Hyperledger. If you type this word in Google, you will get IBM blockchain. If you type in that one, you will get this information. Now, just for your own understanding, I will just want to show a small demo to you people. Just a minute. Is this visible?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
This you can check it afterward. That is called as, if you search in Google blockchain demo, you will get this first website, andersbrownworth.com. He has given this blockchain demo. If you see कि ये पहला ब्लॉक बनाया गया है, फिर ये ब्लॉक 3 है. ब्लॉक 3 में हर ब्लॉक का नाम आता है. ये तीसरे के बाद #4, #5, देन #6 लाइक दैट, इस टाइप से बना हुआ है. फिर उसमें एक नंस रहता है. नंस मीन्स वैल्यू रहती है, जो एक रैंडम नंबर रहता है, जो यूनिक नंबर रहता है, जो इसको बताता है कि ये ब्लॉकचेन का वैल्यू क्या है. ब्लॉकचेन का नंबर है 35990, इस ब्लॉक का नंबर है अलग. फिर उसके अंदर जो भी डेटा भेजना है वो डेटा यहाँ पे एंटर करते हैं। फिर इसके पहले प्रीवियस जो ब्लॉक था, क्योंकि ये चेन ऑफ ब्लॉक है, ये 3 ब्लॉक 4 ब्लॉक से कनेक्टेड है, फोर्थ इज कनेक्टेड विद फिफ्थ, फिफ्थ इज कनेक्टेड विद सिक्स, लाइक दैट वन। तो उसमें प्रीवियस ब्लॉक का जो भी डिटेल्स हैश वैल्यू है, जो हैश इज अ डिफरेंट कंसेप्ट, दिस इज बियॉन्ड आवर स्कोप फॉर टुडे सेशन। तो वो क्रिप्टोग्राफी जो मैंने आपको बताया उसकी डिटेल्स है। तो प्रीवियस ब्लॉक के डिटेल्स यहाँ पे स्टोर होते हैं और फिर इसका हैश वैल्यू आता है, फिर इसको माइनिंग किया जाता है, फिर उसका आगे जाता है। ही हैज एक्सप्लेन दिस इन शॉर्ट। अगर आप इस टाइप से देखते हो इसे, तो उसने डेटा को एंटर किया, फिर उसके बाद जैसा डेटा आप एंटर करते हो आपकी हैश वैल्यू बदलती है। हैश मींस इसका डाइजेस्ट बनता है, छोटे ही ये पूरे डेटा का समरी जो होता है उसको कहते हैं हैश। ये पहला ब्लॉक उसने बनाया, फिर उसके नंस वैल्यू डाला, फिर उसने उसमें डेटा ऐड किया, फिर उसका हैश वैल्यू बनाया, फिर उसके बाद उसने एक्सप्लेन किया, फिर अभी दूसरा ब्लॉक बनाया, फिर तीसरा, ये चौथा, पांचवा, इस टाइप से ब्लॉक बनते जाते हैं। सो दिस इज अ चेन ऑफ ब्लॉक्स। जो भी डेटा हो रहा है वो शेयर हो रहा है, हर कोई जान रहा है कि किसने बनाया, किसने मॉडिफाई किया, प्रीवियस का वैल्यू क्या था, आगे का वैल्यू क्या है। इट्स लाइक दिस वन। सो दिस इज अ डेमो ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन। So what is a Bitcoin? Bitcoin, Ethereum, all this cryptocurrency, they are nothing but they are application of blockchain. जो मैंने बोला था कि we are use day to day life. Ignu, the example which I given, that is the example of blockchain in a education sector. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, जो भी coins currency होती है, everything has happens. उसमें tokens ऐसे बेचे जाते हैं. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, all type of cryptocurrency, that is nothing but an example of blockchain. तो क्रिप्टो करेंसी में क्या होता है कि पहला एक बिटकॉइन जो बनाता है, वो कंपनी ने बिटकॉइन बनाया, फिर उसने उसके कॉइन को सबको बेचा, फिर वो मल्टीपल जगह गया, उसके बाद में हर जगह जो मॉडिफाई हो रही है उसकी वैल्यू हर किसी को पता होता है। सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ए बिटकॉइन माइनिंग। ओके, और ये दूसरा भी डेमो दिया है बंदे ने, ब्लॉकचेन demo.io, so you can go through it afterwards. Okay, so here we comes to the end of our session. Thank you very much for your patience listening. Any queries or questions?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, could you please tell us about the crypto coin, especially the bitcoins? I mean the basics.
Just a minute, I'm coming. Just a minute. Yes, can you repeat the question?
Could you please tell us about the Bitcoin, the concept of Bitcoin and crypto coins? Just
Okay.
to
So
know about that.
Yeah, we'll show you another slide. Yeah. So basically, blockchain technology has come from this person. In 2008, there was one person called, this is a Chinese person, Satoshi Nakamoto. He has created this idea of creating a blockchain in 2008. So he has started network in 2009. Then he has mined first cryptocurrency stock exchange and that one. And at that time, 2011, value of one Bitcoin was equal to $1. Now value of Bitcoin is around 23 lakhs in Indian currency. 23 in last time it was around 18 lakh in Indian rupees. One Bitcoin equals to that one. So Bitcoin is not a blockchain; it is an application of blockchain. So blockchain is a superset. Bitcoin is a subset. So Bitcoin is an application of blockchain. ये एक जैसे नहीं है. Many people get confused that this. तो उसमें होता क्या है? Now coming to your own question, sir. In short, I have shown you this one. So cryptocurrency is nothing but nowadays we are dealing with, in India it is banned. RBI has banned, and recently from 1st of November, Reserve Bank has started this new currency that is called digital rupees. It is not a cryptocurrency. Digital rupees is rupees. It is the digital format of Indian rupees. Suppose I am purchasing something, Manoj Bramhe is purchasing from Dr. Anthony Raj, then we are exchanging the cash in between them. Either this cash or through mobile banking, I will transfer the money, 1 lakh rupees from my account to your account. But now in future, now government has only started for organization. Now it is going to enhance that. In future, all this transaction between the two organizations will happen using a digital rupee that is called Indian rupees. But what is a cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is that, for example, I'm a person and I'm a developer. I can create my own Bitcoin. Anybody can create a Bitcoin. So you just have to study the blockchain. You must study the security. You must study the privacy issue, and then you can use a technology like IBM Hyperledger or any other project, and you can create one Bitcoin. So what is a Bitcoin? That is a one file which is launched, and then that is a one data block in which I say that this is my coin. Now suppose the company like say Amazon, suppose Amazon comes with own Bitcoin. What Amazon can say that now onwards we will deal only in Bitcoins. So you can purchase the items by giving Bitcoin stores instead of cash, and we will be selling that one. So now Amazon is a big company. So suppose if it is launched as a brand name, then everybody will be dealing with that one. So what Amazon will do, Amazon want to, currently the Amazon Bitcoin is of no value. So Amazon will create a first Bitcoin using a blockchain, and it will, initially it has to create. So initially whatever Bitcoins which are created, they cannot be changed. So Amazon will say that in 2023 we are 22 we are launching Bitcoin. So it will create say 1 crore Bitcoins from Amazon. Now this 1 crore Bitcoins, it will give into the market in a digital market. Now this currently the Bitcoin may be of $1 price. So there are one crore Bitcoins are given, and every Bitcoin is a $1 long. So the one which comes to be 80 rupees. Now persons like you and me who are dealing, what we'll do, we will register in a exchange. Just like if you want to purchase a stock, we register in a Bombay Stock Exchange through the site like Zerodha or Upstocks or through the other application. So I will go to the stock exchange called CoinDCX or Kuber. These are the official cryptocurrency stock exchange. So I will create my account in Kuber or CoinDCX, and then from that account I will pay some rupees, and I will purchase 10 bitcoins of this one Amazon for $10 rupees. Now like that everybody will purchase this one. Now once Amazon start dealing in that one, slowly the Amazon will increase, and then Amazon will start giving salary to their employees in bitcoins. They start reaching. So जैसे जैसे bitcoin का use बढ़ेगा Amazon का, the price of bitcoins will increase. अगर Amazon का bitcoin किसी ने use ही नहीं किया, so lastly it will. आप लोगों ने भी शायद EFT स्कैम के बारे में सुना होगा. मैं उस कंपनी का थोड़ा नाम बोल रहा हूँ. लास्ट वीक ये न्यूज आया था कि एक कंपनी था जिनका करीब 1800 करोड़ का प्रॉपर्टी था, मगर उनका एक एक्सचेंज में थोड़ा इश्यूज हुआ. उसके वजह से उनके जितने भी क्रिप्टो करेंसी ओनर थे, सारे लोगों ने उनका करेंसी बेच दिया. फिर दैट पर्सन हु वाज होल्डिंग 1800 करोड़ in his account, he become bankrupt. Now that things is going on that one. So this is about Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin is one type of coin, just like dollar is one. There dollar, ruble, then Indian currency, UK pounds, European pounds, euro. These are the different currency. Like that, Bitcoin is a one cryptocurrency. Ethereum is another cryptocurrency. Like that one. So anybody can launch, but these are popular one. So if you want to become popular, you have to create your own cryptocurrency and you have to make it popular. जितने आपके ट्रांजैक्शन बढ़ेंगे, अगर आपका बिटकॉइन, अगर मनोज ब्रह्मे या एंथनी राज बिटकॉइन बनाते हैं, तो उसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं रहेगा, क्योंकि हमारे उतने टेकर्स ही नहीं है. हम लोग किसको बेचेंगे? हमारे रिलेटिव्स को बेचेंगे या हमारे फ्रेंड्स को बेचेंगे. तो 100 लोगों के बाद हमारा लोग बिटकॉइन को परचेस नहीं करेंगे. मगर अगर अमेजोन बिटकॉइन में डील चालू करता है, तो करोड्स ऑफ पीपल विल परचेस, तो उसका वैल्यू बढ़ते जाएगा. तो देन उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ती जाएंगी. देन सेम थिंग हैपेंस इन बिटकॉइन इन 2011 व्हिच इट वाज लॉन्च. अगर आपने देखा होगा कि बीच में एक स्टोरी आई थी, एक बंदा था, उसके हार्ड डिस्क में कुछ तो भी उस टाइम पे 1000 बिटकॉइंस थे जो उसको फ्री में मिले थे, और उसको पता नहीं था उस टाइम बिटकॉइन की क्या वैल्यू रहेंगी, फ्यूचर में क्या जाएगा. उसने वो हार्ड डिस्क फेंक दिया और कहीं तो भी डंप उस ग्राउंड में फेंक दिया, उसके बाद वहां पे बिल्डिंग बनी, ये बनी। अभी जो बिटकॉइन की वैल्यू है उसके हिसाब से अगर काउंट किया जाता है तो वो करोड़पति बन सकता था, करोड़पति डॉलर्स में उसका वैल्यू होता था। तो फिर उसने वो पूरा बिल्डिंग गिरा, उसके बाद कंस्ट्रक्शन डिग आउट किया वो हार्ड डिस्क खोजने के लिए, मगर उसको मिला नहीं। सो इट इज जस्ट स्टोरी पब्लिश्ड ऑन दैट वन। आई होप यू आंसर्ड,
Yeah,
I answered your
thank you.
question.
The last one was very interesting. Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
And
Any more questions?
is there any more questions? Since Madam is on meeting, I would like to propose
Sir,
the vote
how
of
it is?
thanks.
Hello.
Yes,
Sir, am I
yes, sir.
audible?
Please.
Yeah.
Sir, how it is easy to convert money, means rupees into Bitcoin and Bitcoin into rupees? Is it easy?
Actually, fine. We are going beyond our topic. Our topic is related to Bitcoin, but I hope everybody is interested in earning money. Actually, you cannot convert the money into Bitcoin, Bitcoin into money. You have to purchase it. कैसा होता है, जैसे आपको म्यूचुअल फंड में आपको पता होगा सर, या स्टॉक पता होगा, तो इफ यू परचेस अ स्टॉक ऑफ टीसीएस, आपके पास आज अपने टीसीएस की वैल्यू है 3000 पे, टीसीएस का शेयर मान लो आज चल रहा है, आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू। तो टीसीएस शेयर के आज 3000 के, आपने अगर टीसीएस के 10 शेयर खरीद लिए तो आपके पास 30,000 के शेयर है। 10 साल बाद अगर टीसीएस का शेयर 30,000 पे जाता है तो 10 साल बाद आपकी वैल्यू हो जाएंगी 30 लाख रुपए। तो इस टाइप से उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ रही है। तो बिटकॉइन खरीदने के बाद में यू कैन नॉट कन्वर्ट रुपीज इनटू बिटकॉइन बाय इन्वेस्टिंग। एक बिटकॉइन की वैल्यू आज 18 लाख रुपीज है, तो आप 18 लाख का एक बिटकॉइन खरीद नहीं सकते। सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, यू कैन परचेस पार्शियल बिटकॉइन। हर महीने में अगर आप 10,000 रुपए डाल रहे हैं, ऐसा करके करके आप थोड़ा बहुत बिटकॉइन खरीद सकते हैं। आज मान लो आपने बिटकॉइन का 10% खरीद लिया एक साल में, तो यानी आपने 2.3 लाख रुपीज का बिटकॉइन खरीद किया बाय इन द एक्सचेंज ऑफ इंडियन रुपीज इन दैट वन। और कल जाके एक साल बाद वो बिटकॉइन का वैल्यू 23 लाख से बढ़ के 46 लाख पे जाता है, क्योंकि बिटकॉइन का अगर यूजेस बढ़ रहा है मार्केट में, हर कोई बिटकॉइन को यूज कर रहा है। होता है ना, जितना डिमांड सप्लाई के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है, दिस डिमांड सप्लाई रिलेशन। अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट बेच रहा है तो आप उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ा रहे हैं, अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट कोई खरीद नहीं कर रहा है तो उसका वैल्यू जीरो हो जाता है। इन द सेम वे अगर बिटकॉइन का यूजेस बढ़ता है तो हो सकता है अगले साल 30 लाख का बिटकॉइन का वैल्यू होगा 46 लाख का। इसका मतलब आपने जो 2,30,000 रुपए में 10% बिटकॉइन खरीद किया, नॉट होल बिटकॉइन, हर महीने में सिप डालते हुए, तो अगले साल उसका वैल्यू रहेगा 4,60,000। इन दैट वे यू कैन इंक्रीज, बट वी कैन नॉट कन्वर्ट मनी टू बिटकॉइन, बिटकॉइन टू मनी। You can sell that. You can sell that. Suppose you purchase everything in Bitcoin in dollar, but in India it is not a valid thing. Government of India has not make it validated. But in future, after some years, they have to make it validation. आप लोगों ने सुना होगा ना, Facebook is coming up with metaverse. Nowadays, many of my students, they are working in some IT company from Nagpur, and they are working in IT companies who are situated in Singapore and Europe. They are getting their salary in blockchain, in Bitcoin. So what they does that, अगर बिटकॉइन को सेल करके वो इंडियन रुपीज में कन्वर्ट करते तो इट इज नॉट लीगली। सो व्हाट they will they just make a loopholes of using asking the CA. So what they transfer that bitcoins to their relative in who is NRI, non-resident India, in some other country, and that relative transfer the money in Indian rupees to his account, which is a taxless. So therefore, government of India has banned that, and government is planning that in last budget session, the government of India, the finance minister, she has levied upon the tax of 30%. अगर मैं कुछ coin खरीद रहा हूँ या कोई coin बेच रहा हूँ, तो for both transaction I have to pay 30% tax.
Sir, will in future such kind of scams that we have heard in the past will not happen due to the blockchain?
No, if
Like
you're using blockchain, nothing will happen. But thing is that you have to start nowadays. It is a new technology, and everybody has not. Just like this is a very good initiative by IGNU that they have started in education. But suppose other than IGNU, other university, till the time government is not making compulsory that all university, CBSE board, state board, they should issue the mark sheet using the blockchain, there has going to be scam. But suppose if it is a compulsory for everyone, what I told that what I told that Dubai government is going to start a smart city in Dubai by 2030. उसमें उन्होंने बताया कि every transaction will happen through blockchain. आपको सब्जी भी खरीदना है, फ्रूट भी खरीदना है, पैसे देना है, बैंक में जाना है, बस टिकट लेना है, everything will blockchain. वहां पे कोई गुंजाइश नहीं. There is no a single percent. There is a 0% chance that scam will happen because everything is recorded and nobody can delete the record.
Okay, thank you, sir. And RBI is also thinking of taking out one cryptocurrency that was
Yeah,
rumored.
yeah. Initially, they have launched digital rupees. Basically, digital rupees is not a cryptocurrency. RBI has mentioned it, and they say that all records will be maintained using a blockchain, and digital rupee will be used for transaction. Meaning is that suppose I am owning one company and Mr. Praveen is owning another company, and we are exchanging a 200 crore for a exchange of goods between company A and company B owned by us. So everything will be in digital rupees, which is approved by the government. So government knows, Praveen's company knows, Manoj company knows that. So that's why they are thinking.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Excellent session by
Yeah.
you. It was a
Thank
very
you.
Sir,
interesting topic for us. Thank you, sir.
Any more questions?
Anthony, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful presentation on behalf of the UGC HRDC and on behalf of Madam Dr. Preeti Dharmik. I extend a wholehearted thanks to Dr. Manoj Bramhe, sir, for his wonderful presentations. Sir, you have enlightened us in the field of blockchain. Since some of us we are from physics background, and we got so much of output from this wonderful presentation, sir. And you have addressed all the queries raised by all the participants. On behalf of the participants, we are thanking you so much, sir. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the wonderful
Just,
presentation, sir.
just one request. Can somebody take a snapshot of this for my future use? Can somebody, can all of you just unmute your video and we can have a common snap. Somebody can take from HRDC team. I hope somebody is taking from UGC, HRDC team.
Yes, sir, I will.
And then please send those photographs to me. Is it taken? Screenshots?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Madam has done it.
Sir, take up.
Yeah. So my mail ID is with a Dharmik man. You can drop me any queries related to cloud or blockchain, and I will be happy to share with you. I will be sharing the e-resources with Dharmik ma'am, and you can take away from that one. And in future also, if you need, you can write to me on my mail ID.
Sir, please drop your mail ID in the chat box, sir, so that everyone can.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.